Welcome to the Donkey Channel, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Come on, let's go. Alright. This video is about the cheapest animal for a small farmer, okay? Let's go over the top 3 cheapest that I know. Alright. Your number one, I would say, cheapest animal for the livestock, for your farm, that's gonna be your rabbit. Okay? The rabbit has the cheapest input. It just eats grass. Okay, guys? It eats grass, and and they multiply a lot all year round. They're gonna multiply spring, all 4 seasons: spring, fall, summer, winter. They're multiplying. They're making babies. And the babies, you don't even have to take care of the babies. The mother takes care of the babies. So it's a lot easier and cheaper, okay, for you. The second cheapest, okay, your second cheapest animal for your small farm. Once you get started, guys, once you get it going, it's gonna be bees. A beehive is they're not cheap to get started. As everything, everything has the upfront cost. Like, you need a fence, and you need this, and you need that. But once you get all that out of the way, the bees is something that just keeps on giving. Okay, you get the honey all year in the hive. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. As long as you keep building more boxes for it, it's just gonna keep growing. So bees I would say is like cheap, bro. Like, that's like very, very, very cheap. All right. And thirdly, okay, your third cheapest animal to maintain on your small farm, guys, is going to be your sheep. All right. Your sheep is going to bring you high quantities of meat, and they're going to produce offspring 2 times a year. Okay, so you can use their coats for leather. You can eat the meat. You can get milk from them. Okay, so out of all milks, the sheep milk is, I would say, the thickest, the creamiest, and the tastiest out of them all. So that's pretty good. All right. So just to recap, your cheapest, 3 cheapest animals for your small farm is going to be rabbits, bees, and then sheep. All right. Here's an animal I would suggest to stay away from. Okay. Chickens and turkeys and birds. Poultry. All right. Poultry is that's a different type of animal right there. and they're very expensive to maintain. Okay, those chickens, they don't eat grass. Like, you can't just give them. Yeah, they kind of do eat grass, but they need more in their diet than just grass. Okay, they need grain. They need everything. They need bugs. They need everything. And they don't produce anything in the wintertime. So I don't know, depending on where you live, your wintertime is 3 months or 6 months. You're not getting any production out of that animal, and you're spending whatever that cost is a month to feed them. Okay, the sheep you see here, I'm not feeding them anything. They just eat grass. That's what they do. They eat grass, they eat the bushes, they eat the weeds, they eat whatever I have going on out here. They eat these palm leaves. Okay, this is the winter time in South Florida here. Okay, yeah, I know I'm wearing short sleeves, but it is what it is. Sorry guys, I'm in South Florida. Don't hate the farmer. Today we don't have much activity going on up there. It's pretty good skies. I just have this one mark up there, mark of pollutants, so we don't know. But other than that, everything seems to be going a-okay. So those are your 3 cheapest, and the one animal to stay away from is the poultry, guys. It's very, they have a lot of predators. Your infrastructure has to be like top notch. Your feeding has to be like excellent and superb. You have to bring in their feed all the time. They're very expensive. Okay, very expensive. So that's one animal I would suggest a small farmer to stay away from, is poultry. Any kind of poultry, chicken, turkey, ducks. Those animals in the wintertime, they're not producing, and you have to feed them. Look, it's wintertime now. The sheep are being fed. The rabbit can be fed. The bees, I think they hibernate or something like that. They take care of themselves. You don't really have to do much to the bees either. Check on them once a week, once a month. That's it. Rabbits, just keep their hay feeder full and their water feeder full, and keep their cage and their pens clean. That's it. The rabbit, I would say, it would take a little bit more input, because you have to constantly clean their pens out and things like that. But they're pretty. It has a pretty cheap maintenance cost, and it's just water and grass. The same thing for the sheep, water and grass. And the bees is just, you don't have to do anything for them. Okay, it's maybe the cheapest. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe. The Donkey Channel.